Welcome to Her Weekly Fix. I'm Dr. Laura Pipher, Naturopathic Doctor, and every week I'm here to give you a quick, no fluff dose of the latest health insights, science backed tips, and real world solutions to help you feel your best. Whether it's tackling hormonal chaos, digestive struggles, or low energy, we'll break it all down in 10 minutes or less. Let's get into this week's fix. If you're navigating perimenopause or menopause and wondering why your hot flashes are worse when you skip a meal, feel extra moody after a carb heavy snack, or just can't seem to stabilize your body temperature, this episode is for you. What we often label as just hormone changes might actually be your metabolism waving the red flag. Today, we are breaking down how insulin resistance, blood sugar swings, and even thyroid dysfunction can drive the intensity of vasomotor symptoms, also known as hot flashes and night sweats, and more importantly, what you can start doing about it. So, the first thing I want you to know is insulin resistance can actually worsen hormone imbalances. Let's start with the connection between insulin and your hormones. As estrogen and progesterone start to decline during menopause and perimenopause, insulin resistance tends to worsen. And if you were already dealing with some level of insulin resistance, like many women with PCOS, gestational diabetes in their past, or weight gain around the middle, it can become a vicious cycle. Here's what's often happening behind the scenes. High insulin lowers a hormone called sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG, leaving more free estrogen and testosterone circulating. It can also block ovulation, leading to even less progesterone, which is the hormone that helps balance estrogen, promote sleep, and calm the nervous system. This hormonal seesaw, high insulin, low progesterone, and unstable estrogen, is the perfect setup for hot flashes, mood swings, and sleep disruption. If you've been struggling with intense symptoms and haven't had an insulin glucose challenge test done, this is a good place to start. Sometimes what feels like hormonal issues is actually insulin resistance driving the chaos. Next to understand is that blood sugar dips can trigger hot flashes. If you've ever noticed that you get a wave of heat or anxiety right before a meal, or if you've gone too long without eating, research shows that low blood sugar or fast drops in glucose can trigger hot flashes, likely due to stress hormone surges like adrenaline. This is sometimes called the glucose delivery model. When your brain doesn't get a steady supply of glucose, it can misfire and trigger the hypothalamus, the part of your brain that regulates temperature. So, keep your meals balanced with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Avoid skipping meals, especially in the afternoon when blood sugar dips are more likely. A simple mid afternoon snack like hard boiled eggs or Greek yogurt can help stabilize your blood sugar and reduce these flashes. And next is thyroid dysfunction can mimic or worsen symptoms. When your thyroid is imbalanced, it impacts your body's thermostat and metabolic engine. And your thyroid loves to act up during times of hormonal change, such as perimenopause. Here's where it gets tricky. An overactive thyroid can look exactly like menopause: hot flashes, anxiety, heart palpitations. And on the flip side, an underactive thyroid can make it harder to regulate temperature, worsen fatigue, and stall your metabolism. Low estrogen can also lower thyroid binding proteins, making mild thyroid issues more obvious during this time. So if you're perimenopausal and those symptoms feel intense, unpredictable, or out of sync with your blood work, it's worth doing a full thyroid panel, not just TSH. This means checking your free T3, free T4, and thyroid antibodies like anti-TPO to rule out conditions like Hashimoto's. Hot flashes and night sweats aren't just a hormone problem. They're often a metabolic one too. Supporting blood sugar balance, addressing insulin resistance, and checking thyroid function can make a big difference on how you feel in the day-to-day. Have you noticed a connection between your meals and your hot flashes? Or maybe you've never had your insulin or thyroid fully checked. I'd love to hear from you. Send me a message and let's chat about what's working or not working for you. And I look forward to seeing you on next week's Fix.